Hey guys, Brennan Mejia here. So today's video, we're gonna talk about my top 10 favorite Power Rangers from across the entire franchise. Who made the list? Who didn't? Did anyone from Dino Charge make the list? Because that's my own season. Did I even make the list? You'll have to wait and find out, but until then, let's start with number 10, Kimberly the Pink Ranger from Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. Kimberly is the original Pink Power Ranger, and the reason she makes my top 10 is because of her gymnastics ability. So a lot of people think I did gymnastics myself because I have a circus background. So it was that acrobatic connection. Even though I'm not a gymnast, their skills cross over, so I know how difficult that training can be. And so seeing her actively do gymnastics on the show, on the balance beam, I remember she did like a back walkover and some other tricks. I was always super impressed by that. And I loved how in Mighty Morphin, they picked people with different skill sets, but that were all movement based. I mean, you had the gymnast, you had the dancer, you had the actual martial artist and different styles of martial arts. So aside from Kimberly's gymnastics prowess, she also was my first crush, which every convention I go to, Kimberly was like everyone's first crush who was into Power Rangers. So I also fall into that camp. But it was really her gymnastics ability that made her enter the top 10 list for me. Number 9, Sir Ivan, the Gold Ranger from Power Rangers Dino Charge. Ivan made my top 10 because not only is he the Gold Ranger, but in my series, he has so much power and charisma. When Davi is on screen playing Sir Ivan, you can't take your eyes away from it. And the funny thing is, Davi actually auditioned to be the Red Ranger, and so we joke a lot about how he wanted to be the Red Ranger, but in the show, the Gold Ranger is way more talented and powerful to start than the Red Ranger is. But no one else could I see in that role other than Davi. Not only is he super talented as an actor, but he's a very skilled martial artist in real life as well, super flexible. So whenever they taught him the choreo for fighting, he would add such a cool flair to it that really, even though martial arts doesn't really resonate with the Renaissance era that they were kind of going for with Ivan being a knight, he still made it work. So he would kick in such a way or punch in such a way that still held a grandeur about it, with him being this very honorable knight.
Sire, I am at your service.
But yet very smooth in his movements hand to hand, as well as having that sword. And the way that he came up with like this very kind of way of speaking with Ivan that wasn't really a British accent, but it wasn't quite an American accent. It was just kind of like, ah, yes, I'm Ivan, the Knight of Xandar.
I am Sir Ivan, Knight of Xandar.
And it was just so brilliant, and I love his performance. And again, not only is Davi amazing in real life, but Sir Ivan, just the power he brings to the team and being able to stand toe-to-toe with the Red Ranger myself really makes him earn that top 9 spot. And I'm not just picking Davi because I know him in real life and it's my own season, but honestly, if you look at him and the ability he brings as the 6th Ranger, well, kind of 7th if you count Miss Morgan or Purple Ranger. We had 10 Rangers, we had a lot of Rangers, but our Gold really stood out to me in his performance. I'm curious if you guys think the same.